"I don't have enough time," might be the most common excuse we tell ourselves. You scramble through your day, juggle multiple priorities, and still feel like you accomplished nothing meaningful. The day vanishes before your eyes. Time isn't your problem. Focus is. Bill Gates and Elon Musk have the same 24 hours you do. Warren Buffett, with all his billions, can't buy a 25th hour. What separates them isn't time, it's their ability to direct attention to what truly matters. Your relationship with time reveals more about your priorities than your calendar ever will. When you say, "I don't have time," you're really saying, "This isn't important enough to me." Most people waste hours daily on social media, streaming services, and meaningless activities. Research from Rescue Time shows the average person checks their phone 58 times per day and spends 3 hours and 15 minutes on it. That's nearly 50 days per year lost to your smartphone. Cal Newport, author of Deep Work, explains that we've engineered our environments to fragment our attention. Notifications, emails, messages, they're designed to pull you away from focused work. The result? You feel busy but accomplish little of significance. The illusion of productivity tricks us. You respond to emails, attend meetings, and check off small tasks, feeling a false sense of accomplishment. These activities give us dopamine hits while major projects remain untouched. This productivity theater keeps us comfortable but stagnant. Time management fails because it treats all hours as equal. They're not. Your brain doesn't operate at peak performance throughout the day. Daniel Pink explains in When that most people follow a pattern: peak, trough, and recovery. Understanding your personal energy cycle matters more than cramming more into each hour. Think about your last truly productive day. What made it different? Likely, you limited distractions and focused on one important task. You entered what psychologist Mihai Csikszentmihalyi calls flow, a state of complete immersion in a challenging activity. In flow, time seems to stretch, and work feels effortless. The solution isn't managing time but managing attention. Here's what works: identify your most important task each day. This single task will move your life forward meaningfully. Do it first, before checking email or social media. As Mark Twain suggested, eat the frog first thing in the morning. Create boundaries around technology. Turn off notifications. Delete social media apps from your phone. Use website blockers during focused work. Technology serves you, not the other way around. Work in focus blocks. The Pomodoro technique, 25 minutes of focused work followed by a 5-minute break, leverages our natural attention spans. For focus blocks often accomplish more than an unfocused 8-hour workday. Protect your cognitive bandwidth. Decision fatigue drains mental energy. Steve Jobs wore the same outfit daily to eliminate unnecessary decisions. Barack Obama did the same. Simplify recurring choices to preserve mental energy for what matters. Say no more often. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something that could change your life. Warren Buffett famously said, "The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything." Learn the power of single tasking. Multitasking is a myth. Your brain doesn't do two things at once. It switches rapidly between tasks, sacrificing quality and increasing errors. Studies show task switching can reduce productivity by up to 40%. Create environmental cues for focus. Your surroundings shape your behavior. Have a dedicated workspace. Use noise-canceling headphones. Close unnecessary browser tabs. A clear physical environment promotes mental clarity. The quality of your focus determines the quality of your life. When you focus deeply on meaningful work, you experience what psychologist Martin Seligman calls authentic happiness, satisfaction that comes from using your strengths to create something valuable. Some people fear focus because it requires making choices. Choosing one priority means dozens of others must wait. This creates FOMO, fear of missing out. But scattered attention guarantees mediocrity across all areas. Focus requires courage to choose what matters most. Parents understand this principle intuitively. When a child needs attention, everything else fades into the background. The parent focuses completely on the child's needs. This same quality of attention, applied to meaningful work, produces extraordinary results. Many people resist focus because deep work is uncomfortable. Facing a blank page, solving a complex problem, or learning a difficult skill pushes us to our limits. Our brains seek the path of least resistance. Checking email feels productive without the discomfort of focused effort. But growth happens at the edge of discomfort. Greg McKeown in Essentialism argues that the disciplined pursuit of less is the path to more meaningful contribution. By eliminating the trivial many, you can focus on the vital few activities that truly matter. Start small. Focus for just 30 minutes tomorrow morning on your most important task. Notice how it feels different from your usual scattered attention. Then gradually extend this period as your focus muscle strengthens. Time isn't the limiting factor in your life. Attention is. Protect it as your most precious resource. The next time you catch yourself saying, "I don't have enough time," replace it with, "This isn't a priority for me right now." The honesty might sting, but it puts you back in control. You always have enough time for what you decide is important. Your life is the sum of what you focus on. Choose wisely.